Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Lone Chambers. It's good to see all of you again. And I want to hop into another video today. Today I wanted to talk about Street Fighter 6 Year 4. Don't worry, this video is not going to be a 40-minute ordeal that you have to sit through. I just wanted to get on really quick and talk about my overall opinions of Season 4. I know there's been a little bit of time passed since Season 4 has been announced, but I do know that there's been a lot of different opinions on Season 4, the character selection, the character designs, and whatnot. So I do want to go over it a little bit today, once again give you my opinions, and I'd love to hear your opinions in the comment below. Sound off on who you're most excited for, your least most excited for, what you like, what you don't like. Just let me know everything in the comments below. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to go over is this Steam blog we have here about Street Fighter 6 Season 4. Tifa joins the Year 4 roster. Yasmin, Arjun, Bosch. Yes. Just off the bat, and it's something that I know a lot of people weren't super thrilled about. I think the reveal trailer kind of sucked. Other than Tifa at the end, I think the art style they used, like it was a very anime style art style. They all looked kind of bland and boring in it. Now, don't get me wrong, their design still looked cool. Like, Yasmin still looked cool in design. But, like, Arjun looked so boring. Like, I still think, like, out of the four, Arjun and Bosch just aren't doing it for me. Bosch is, like he's like a whatever character. Like, I don't really care. I do personally think Bosch should have just been in the game on launch. I don't know why he wasn't. But Arjun's character design, even right here, like, I think I have it right up here because I had the Event Hubs post up. I am just not sold on this design. And we were getting another Indian character finally. And I was hoping that they'd do something a little bit different with his fighting style. Which, I guess he's not going to be stretchy. It sounds like he's just going to be like a bare-knuckle brawler. But his fighting style isn't just bare-knuckle brawling. His fighting style is described, if we can look in this post here, I know I'm going kind of far out, it's called bare knuckle yoga, which I don't understand that whole thing, why he, just because he's Indian, he has to have the yoga techniques. I think it's funny, like, I think it's funny that they're trying to keep with the Dhalsim aspect, because also, if you didn't know, Arjun is technically not a brand new character. I believe he was in the story mode, or the arcade story, or whatever it was, for Dhalsim in Street Fighter V. I believe he was that police officer that was trying to learn how to blow fire like Dhalsim could. But anyway, I know I jumped right into Arjun, but that's just because I think his character design kind of sucks. Let's get into Yasmin. I thought Yasmin's design was pretty cool. I know that her trailer's out. Maybe we could take a little closer look at that. So, like, yeah, I think in motion and in-game engine, she looks really cool. I really like the aspect that when her hair thing falls out, she turns into, like, a different character. I also really like that, her fighting style reminds me a lot of Smoke from Mortal Kombat 1. I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, she looks really good in-game. She definitely translated very well out of the art style. This was the news on Street Fighter's website. But other than that, I think she looks cool. Her personality is really fun. I kind of like that she's kind of like Sakura. I think that's pretty cool. Still hoping we get Sakura at some point, but I like that she kind of reminds me of that character. We already talked about Arjun. Once again, for Arjun, though, I'm open to being proved wrong. I'm open for him looking amazing in the in-game engine. And I'm open for him playing really fun and having a really cool character. But just off this, I was not sold. Bosch, man, this looks terrible. This looks like a Genshin Impact trailer or something. Like I said, I'm indifferent about Bosch. I mean, they can basically do anything with his character because I think Ingrid at the end of her arcade or story, or it's one of her story things in Street Fighter 6, I'm pretty sure she saved him from dying, and that's how he's in the game now. But I'm not entirely sure. He looks alright. I'm not too hyped for him. And then Tifa, I don't think we really need to say anything about Tifa. I think Tifa is a cool addition. I know people were fighting over to get her in this or Tekken. I think it's cool we got her in this. I'm just happy we got Tifa in a fighting game. And Tekken got Yujiro anyway, so they got a pretty good guest character. But she's going to have skills and stuff. She's going to have, like, abilities. So she's probably going to play, like, a fighting game version of a Final Fantasy character. Duh. Something that I think I covered in the earlier video, though, was I am quite upset that Tifa and Yasmin are joining the game, who are two completely different characters. I also don't think I'm pronouncing her name wrong. Let me know how to actually pronounce her name. Yasmin, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's crazy that we're not getting a new stage for either of them, because I would have really liked a Final Fantasy VII stage for Tifa. I thought that would have been cool. And then they could have put the whole gang in the background or something, or it could have just been Seventh Heaven or something. I don't know. But Yasmin, it's kind of weird that we're not even getting a stage in the Philippines, which I don't understand. I'll get into that in a second. But that's my initial thought on all the characters. Once again, we've seen Yasmin in-game in the engine, which makes me wonder, what are they going to show off at EVO now? Because they showed off this. I would assume Tekken's going to show off the next character. What are they going to show? Are they going to show just more costumes? Is that all we're going to get? Is just like outfit 4s for maybe 3 more characters? Are they going to show us a little bit of what he looks like in engine? Are they going to announce that they're working on Super Street Fighter 6? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm also planning on doing a reaction video to EVO Finals Day, so stay tuned for that. Probably be out Monday or Tuesday, one of those days. It depends on how late EVO runs into Sunday night, if I have time to get on and edit and do all that stuff. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I now want to talk about the reaction online to these characters. So I've seen a lot of mixed reviews online, like if you check Twitter, if you just check like Reddit or just general online, like in YouTube comments and stuff like that. This season has been very divisive. It hasn't been received the best. And I think a big reason for that is, once again, having 4 brand new characters, aside from having 1 or 2 returning characters, 1 new character, and then Tifa. So a lot of people were quite upset about it. And I think they have an argument to be made there. Because I'm going to be real with you, I was kind of upset about it. Not insanely upset about it. I do think all the characters look good. In the moment, I was kind of peed off, I'm not going to lie. Because like I was like, well, what is this? I was like... And that's just because, I mean, I'm sure you all saw it floating around when the thing got revealed. Vega was really high. Like, a lot of people wanted Vega. A lot of people wanted Balrog, Dudley, Sean, Makoto, Sakura. And then we just ended up getting, like, brand new characters instead. I think the problem doesn't lie in the fact that it's 4 brand new characters. I think the problem rests with the fact that it's 4 brand new characters in 1 season pass. Like I said in the earlier video, the other season passes had a pretty good mix. Like if you look at season 1, which I think was handled the best out of their DLCs, you had 3 returning characters. You had 1 was Rashid, 1 was Ed, Akuma, and then you had 1 brand new character. I get that she's semi-brand new, but because she was just replacing Fong, but... I mean, she's still a brand new character, and she was cool. So that was probably the best way they've ever done a Season Pass. Now, Season Pass 2 was pretty good too. 2 returning characters, and then it was 2 guest characters, which are also brand new characters. You gotta count them. And that was pretty cool. I was hyped for Bison. I know a lot of people were hyped for Elena too. And of course, Terry and Mai being in a Street Fighter game. And Street Fighter doing its very first crossover characters outside of an IP that Capcom owned was pretty cool to see. Season Pass 3, in theory, was a good season. It added 3 well-liked characters, and then Ingrid. It added 2 well-liked characters. 1 that's currently gotten character assassinated and kind of sucks, which sucks because Alex is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters of all time. And then Ingrid, and everybody's really gravitated toward Ingrid, so that's really cool. But the problem was that when you're looking at brand new characters, you can only really consider Ingrid to be one because she's technically from a different Capcom IP if we're considering Capcom Fighting Jam just to be its own thing. That's pretty cool. Alex and Sagat and C-Viper, like I said, were pretty cool additions at the time. But the problem was that we kind of missed a balance there. Like, should we have saved Viper or Alex for the next season, for Season 4? We could have, because now the problem is we have 4 characters that a lot of Street Fighter fans have no attachment to. Now, excluding Tifa, a lot of video game fans have of course, a very strong attachment to her. But the thing is, Tifa was kind of like your trap card here, right? I heard Brian F. talking about this on his podcast. You could tell she was added to this season pass so that people would buy it regardless, like the Street Fighter fans who don't really care about new characters. And speaking of that, I believe one of the producers, one of the developers came on and said like their current player base was very young people, so that they wanted to add new characters to reflect that. I don't really agree with that sentiment, because if it's a lot of young people that are joining in Street Fighter for the first time, a returning character is basically a new character to them. Like, it doesn't make any difference. So I think that was kind of a poor argument to be made. Like, why? Like, because I get he was trying to deflect some of the criticism away from him, but I also don't think any of the criticism was out there, so I'm not going to throw that on him. But that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because to a new player who's playing Street Fighter 6 for the first time and is not a Street Fighter fan, Yasmin is going to be as new to them as Vega would have been, so I don't think that really matters. I do understand we do need more characters, and that's, once again, a development problem with the way they laid out their DLC, that we got a very slow, minute amount of new characters. Once again, I don't think this is how it should have been. If I had to rearrange how this DLC would have been, I probably would have done Bosch, Yasmin, Tifa, and Vega, just to give people something that they're familiar with. And I would save Arjun for the next season pass, Season 5. Or you could have switched him with Bosch. I don't really care. I only really like Yasmin and Tifa this season. That's all I'm really hype about. Just off visuals, because I can't say anything other than that in the gameplay aspects. But once again, I understand why people are upset about it. We do also have the Yasmin... what's it called? The Yasmin Steam blog that we can take a look at. Let's take a look at that right now. So as you can see, they tell you a little bit more about Yasmin, which I think is really cool. I do like the in-game art, which is showing off a little bit of her brother too. And they give you a little bit about her story. They give you a lot about her family, her means. Dude, her concept art is great. Like, she looks really, really good. Like, I just like this character design. I think, like, she gives off that smugness that I think a lot of people like with their protagonists. Like, when you look at, like, Rashid and you look at, like, Luke, they kind of give off, like, the same vibe. I can really compare her to Luke and Rashid. That's how kind of her personality reminds me of. She is a content creator, so that's pretty cool too, I guess. And she looks really nice. Once again, she would have looked better on her own stage, but it is what it is. But other than that, that is just about all I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to give out my opinions on what I think about the new season pass. I'm kind of indifferent right now. Do I wish we would have gotten 1 or 2 returning characters? Of course I do. Am I super upset now about the way that Season Pass 4 is laid out? I'm not. I mean, I'll live. I got 2 characters I'm really looking forward to right now. Bosch and Arjun might go crazy. Like, when they get revealed, they might go nuts. The outfit 3 thing is still kind of upsetting, that I have to wait until April of next year to play Yasmin and Tifa in their outfit 3s, but I'll live. Yeah, other than that, that's all I really want to talk about today. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on the new Season Pass, who you like, who you're most looking forward to, and who you would have added instead. I think that would have been a cool discussion to have down in the comments. Other than that, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, Evo coming up very soon, a few days. Hopefully we'll have some content on that if you guys want to check it out. If you enjoyed this video and you think I earned it, please feel free to subscribe. Other than that, guys, I will talk to you later. Go press some buttons, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.